Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my new subscribers, and if you are thinking about subscribing, please do. I so very much appreciate each and every one of you, and I definitely need some more subscribers to have my giveaway. Anyway, guess what time of the month it is? I received my ipsy bag, and I receive it probably later than a lot of people. I think they go by zip codes when they do it. Anyway, I got the pink, as you can see, the pink bag, which I recycle and use them for gift bags. I received the black cosmetic pouch or little clutch, however you want to use it. It's got a knobby feel to it. Feels like leather vinyl, which is good. Heavy duty, and it's lined on the inside, as you can see. I have my free items, or my items in it. Received the card, like a boss, and everyone knows that if you're married, the woman is the boss. At least that's what my husband says. Anyway, it's talking about Charlotte Cho, the co-founder of the Korean beauty site Soko Glam and the Clog. I received two of these face masks. One is Mugwort Astringent Pore Care Plus, and the other one is Lily Whitening and Brightening. It's made by Manifit Beauty Planner Lily Brightening and Shining Mask. Anyway, part of it's in Korean or whatever, and part of it's in English, which they feel like some kind of liquid stuff in there, so maybe I'll get 2 uses out of each. My other items, I received the Pixie by Petra. Pixie Pretty Blush Peach Honey Beauty Blush Duo. Anyway, it's by Pixie. Oh, it's got cellophane on it, so I'm not going to open it right now until I get where I have a pair of scissors to open it. I received the Pop Goes a Shadow in gunmetal. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, it's in gunmetal. I have seen this by Elizabeth Mott Premium Eyeshadow. I have seen this demonstrated by a fellow YouTuber, and the look that she did was very pretty. So I'm going to gather up all my ipsy eyeshadows and do a look for y'all. Anyway, this is the color Gunmetal, which I like gray. It's kind of a, I don't know, grayish brown. Anyway, I think it'll be pretty. Also received the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer Radiance. And this is a different kind of primer than what I've always had clear primers. But this one seems to have a tint to it. You can see right here. So if I rub it in, That's not too bad. Kind of peachy. It'll blend in with my skin tone. And my last article that I received was this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I have received 3 mascaras since I've been receiving Ipsy bags, and they last me probably about 2 weeks, so each little tube. I'll give this one a try. So far, my favorite, I have received the It, and Better Than Sexy Lashes, but so far It has been my favorite. Anyway, that's a cute little size of 1. So, anyway, if you haven't subscribed to Ipsy, check out their website and subscribe. It's $10.83 a month to receive 5 items, little sample sizes, but they're good for me and they're good for traveling. So this, I would say, is a good size blush. This will last me a long time the way I alternate on my colors. Anyway, thank you for watching. Tell you a little more about the Charcot Marie too. I inherited mine from my mother. She and 4 of her siblings all had it, so it's genetically passed down, and yes, 2 of my daughters have it. And we don't know about the granddaughters yet because we haven't had them tested. Kind of at that point, there's nothing you can do for it. There is no medical treatment. They just kind of treat you to make you comfortable with the pain. There's no use to be tested unless they come out with some major breakthrough, which they seem to be working on, but maybe the younger generation will receive it. As for me, I'm well past that experimental stage of any kind of new drugs. Another thing I'll tell you about CMT that has affected me is my driving. I had to give up my driving in 2007. I have no reflexes. They're very limited and slow, and it was very hard to give up driving. I mean, after all, I live 5 miles from the local bread and milk store, so it hindered me. I got addicted to Facebook. That was my way of communicating. Also in 2007, I had to go into disability from my work. I was no longer keeping up with the demands of work, and it was suggested by my bosses that I do apply for disability, which I did, and I had absolutely no trouble in getting it. Other than the big adjustment in my life and the depression that giving up driving brought, it's taken me a good 10 years to get used to it. My husband retired in 2009, and I depend on him for taking me places. I know I have friends who offer to take me places, but I still have that little uneasiness about asking someone, because the freedom of getting up and going when you want to and where you want to is not there anymore. So you have to plan ahead and get with someone else's schedule and stuff. So it's still an adjustment. And I've learned that's where mail order come in great. I order my clothes online, makeup online. Amazon is great. I'm waiting for them to get with Whole Foods and show us what they have so I can start buying groceries online. I do hate the grocery store. That's another thing about CMT, one of the big major things that affected me. Other than that, I'm happy as I can be. I mean, I'm a little bit crippled up, so be it. Life is still worth living. I have a lot to be grateful for that I do have. Have a lot, more to accomplish. It takes me a little longer to do things, whereas it took 30 minutes or 15 minutes to do makeup before, it takes a good hour. So, it's still there, it's just slow. But I still accomplish what I want to. I am not as fanatic about housekeeping as I once was. Life goes on. I'd rather go than spend my energy and tiredness in going and than to spend it here cleaning. So that's the way I do. My husband is a volunteer fireman for Cottondale, and I would love to help him in that capacity, but I can't because I can't drive. But I do support the fire department in every way that I can. I go to their meetings and voice my opinion, which sometimes I shouldn't. But anyway, that's just a little something about me. Please give me some advice on what you would like to see in future videos. I can do get ready with me's. I have a craft item to show you. I'm crocheting a sweater for myself. Again, it's a slow process, but it gets done. One of these days, I'm going to take you out to the front porch and show you my flowers in my little box that I bought from Dollar Tree. So give me some advice, and if you want to put me in some tags, I'll be glad to do that. I can also give you a story about how I met my husband. It is quite interesting if you would be interested in it. Most of our friends are just overwhelmed with this story. So anyway, and I can tell you a little more about myself if you would like to know. I am not from Cottondale, Texas. I was not born here. I was born in Hyco, Texas, and spent from 6th grade till I got married in Fort Worth. So my mother was from Fort Worth, and we moved back to the big city when I was 12 years old. And I probably consider that more my home place than anything. And my husband is also from Fort Worth. But we're transplants out here in the country, and we drove an hour back and forth each day to work in Fort Worth. So my husband worked for a larger defense contractor company, and I worked for a penny ante. Well, not penny ante job, but I'm not career oriented. I worked for a pharmaceutical software company before I had to go on disability. Anyway, just a little something about me. Like I said, give me some advice if you feel like it. Tell me how I can improve and get some more subscribers, Any kind of little tidbits from you, I would greatly appreciate. Thank you so very much for watching, and remember to give God the glory. And today is a beautiful day here, sun shining, it's going to get warm. We have 20% chance of rain, and humidity's up, as you can see by my hair. It's freezing. Anyway, have a blessed day. Thank you.